Hi, welcome. Sarah Mack here. And today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite topics of all time, which is brand storytelling and how to tell your brand story. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Sarah Mack. I'm a writer and mindset coach for creative entrepreneurs who want to magnetize dream clients and make more money with fun, easy, and quick marketing strategies. So, this is for you if you're not really sure exactly what the most strategic parts of your stories are to share with your audience in a way that makes it really easy for your dream clients to spot you when they're scrolling through the feed and to really clearly understand what you're about and to connect to you so that they know that you're the person for them and they want to work with you and they want to reach out to you. So the cool thing that I've discovered in working with thousands and thousands of different clients in creating their storytelling to sell their products and services is that your story is your curriculum. And of course, this isn't always the case, right? There are a lot of people who aren't writing in this way. But this, working with coaches, service providers, creatives, people who really care about authenticity, people who are the face of their brand, there's a reason why you're drawn towards this work, and it is really important for you to be sharing your story and for you to be doing it in an authentic way. Because your story is your embodied experience, it is your expertise. And it's really about finding the key moments that really resonate with your audience. When you locate those parts of your story, that actually becomes your business strategy. Those parts of who you are become the things that you build your products and services around, and the things that you're selling, those are the parts of who you are that you focus your selling on. So for example, a big part of my story was my burnout. Obviously, I talk about this all the time. I found myself stuck in Bali with no job, no money, terrible health. And, the reason I went out there to work for a friend's business, it was just a series of unfortunate events. Lots of crazy things happened and they had to go back to North America. So I had moved out there for a job. The job went away. I didn't have any money. I was stuck in Bali. So I retreated to the foothills of the Himalayas in India because it was a cheap place to be where I could meditate and buy myself some time. And that's when I began my career as a writer, working online, working for clients, first as an editor, then as a copywriter, which eventually led to me launching my copywriting business and then my coaching business. So I really had no choice but to make this work and to go all in. Plus the fact that I'm a multi-passionate creative with lots of other creative side projects on the go that is really a priority for me to make space for in my life. And I talk about this all the time. So I really resonate with and attract clients who want the same thing. And this really led me to being very minimal in my business strategy. So number one, I could actually take naps and recover from my burnout. Number two, have a flexible schedule to be able to do that, to be able to take care of my health. And C, sorry, I said one, two, and C, one, two, three, still have lots of creative playtime around my work. So I wasn't just, a slave working tons and tons of hours, which is what I had been doing working in film crews beforehand, which is what I didn't want any more of. So this really led me, because I had a minimum amount of energy, time, and resources to launch my my new business. It led me to focus on the core money-making activities, and that has always been content and mindset. So initially I had the content piece. When I added the mindset piece, it just exploded. And it was those two skill sets together that have enabled me to build two businesses and have a consistent income through organic social media marketing for the past 5 years. So the cool thing is that becoming masterful at telling your story, you come up against and overcome a lot of the mindset stuff that's been holding you back from achieving your business dreams, your life dreams, hitting those income goals. So your insecurities are going to come up, the things that you try to avoid about yourself or stay hidden about yourself. The truth about how you feel, yes, you get to face up to that too. And in facing up to that, you get to face up to how you have or you haven't been acting in congruence with your desires. Any tendencies to compare yourself are going to get in the way of you owning your unique voice, and that's all going to come up when you do this work around your messaging, so that you can bust through it and break through it and start creating results and really shift that within yourself. So sharing your message is really a call to fully step into leadership and your own brilliance and share that shamelessly in your community, because nobody will understand your value more than you do. So it's your job to communicate that clearly. And it's really an act of service for you to own your brilliance and show up as a leader instead of hiding, instead of playing small, instead of skipping around the edges trying to find the shortcuts. I'm telling you, this is the shortcut. This is the only way that's going to work. So to build your brand story, you really get to reflect on the important moments in your story that most relate to, number one, the people you're selling to. And that will obviously relate to your particular expertise that you've embodied, that you are most excited about sharing and selling and serving with. And also the people that are at the stage in their journey that you're most excited to serve them at. And then number two, whatever it is that you're selling. So who you're selling to and what you're selling, and how those two are reflected from moments in your journey. Then you get to really craft your storytelling around however many moments in your life relate to that most deeply connect with these two touch points. And the cool thing is that when you do that, ideas about your curriculum or whatever it is that you teach become very clear and connected and natural for you to sell as a result, because you're really just connecting to that truth and that wisdom and that embodiment within yourself and getting clarity on your focus on that, and then you just talk about that naturally, and that really becomes your sales process, because this is really knowledge and experience of that you've gained just by being who you are. It's already inherently intrinsic within you. So, it's the path you've already walked, it's the wisdom you've already embodied, it's the expertise that life has brought you that you are ready to share and be really well paid for. So when I work with clients, I ask all kinds of questions to guide you to these specifics, and all you have to do is answer honestly. You don't have to think it up or invent it or be really clever or strategic or unique or different to stand out. It's really all there inside of you. You just get to tap into it. So then I also teach my clients how to tell these stories in a way that is also a powerful sales pitch that has the right types of clients reaching out to you and wanting to buy from you, which is just a few strategic tweaks to the language that you're using and the intentions that you're setting when you're telling these moments of your story. So if you'd like to learn this process and you'd like to get my support to get really clear on your brand story and get to the place where story-based selling feels effortless and natural to you, check out my new program, Tell Stories That Sell, where we work together for 3 months to create powerful weekly content that magnetizes dream clients on repeat month after month. And by the end of it, you'll really have the confidence to be able to sell anything at any price for the rest of your life. So I'll post the link below. Click and check it out, and please feel free to message me if you have any questions, any comments, anything that's come up from what I've shared today. And thank you so much for watching. Please like, follow, and subscribe for more content on getting paid to be you and living a life of creative freedom by building the dream business that feels good and makes you happy. Have an amazing day. Bye.